That's right, we're back. A 2-for-1 special as promised. I deliver on my promises from time to time. So last night I discussed the Jack Doherty McLaren crash, and I talked specifically about the crash itself. Now, Jack actually posted a video about this event on his channel, and I'm going to be talking about that today because it is one of the greatest examples of a complete lack of remorse I have ever seen. And I also want to point out, because I think it's personally hilarious, he was so concerned about getting camera angles for this video. He was so concerned because he must have thought it was going to get so many views. And I'm sure it'll blow up overnight, but I'm looking at it now 4 hours after it was published. He has almost 15 million subscribers and he's gotten 44,000 views. He is averaging 10,000 views an hour. That's pathetic. Okay, so this has not gone viral the way he's wanted it to. But let's just jump right into the video. I just want to talk about the video.
I'm so sad right now. Sadness can't even express how sad I actually am. At least my Richard Mille is still okay. Just kidding.
So right away you can see, I just want to include this quick clip before we really get to the stuff I want to talk about. Of course, he's super sad about this, and he immediately brings up his watch, the car. He says the watch is okay, didn't think the car wouldn't be okay, I'm okay. No update about his friend. Doesn't seem to care on the crash scene. Now, he does go and talk to the friend in the hospital. You're seeing that on your screen now. They don't really say anything too interesting. He basically just says, man, like, that's crazy that we hydroplaned, as if he wasn't directly responsible for that. But anyways, let's skip a little bit ahead to where things get good.
Mother.
She's turning away. She doesn't want to look.
We left in 2 cars.
I'm glad you guys are back. Oh, I'm just gotta be. Oh, let's go. I'm glad. You okay? Show me. You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I don't like when you cry.
Well, honey, I better cry now. And I'm gonna tell you, you need to stop.
I know, I don't want to, obviously, I don't want no more cars.
I know, McKinley. I'm gonna give you a hug too. 1 second. Listen, what I told you yesterday. I called you the way how you was driving. Me and Michael, we were saying last night, yes, the way how he drive, he's gonna have an accident. That's why I called McKinley, but she didn't pick it up the phone last night because I don't want to distract you. You can't. And this car, that shit, I mean, what you have, that's not for that kind of weather. You are lucky you are alive, Jack. I don't want to go on your funeral, Jackie. Please, please.
So he finally gets delivered home, and it seems like it's a presidential arrival. I mean, you got these guards, it seems, the gates are opening, he's coming in his fleet of Teslas, and he gets to see his mom. His mom is greeting him after the crash site. And you can see the lack of remorse on his face. You can literally see it. He tries to like fake for 1 second that he's gonna cry because his mom's crying, and then just immediately drops that act. Immediately. She starts telling him that he needs to be more careful driving, and honestly, I think she should go a step further and not let him drive anymore. But she literally says in the video that she told him yesterday, before the video happened, to drive more careful. And that's insane to me. That obviously you could guess he's a dangerous driver, but it seems like everybody around him just keeps telling him it, but they don't actually put up an effective guardrail. And I mean, I guess how could you when your child is probably making so much money that you kind of just want to let them do whatever they want? But that's besides the point. I think it's so awful that he clearly doesn't care at all about what happened. He's completely undisturbed by his mom's worry for him. He doesn't give a crap about anyone. And it's clear that he thinks that he is now an expert on trauma.
I don't understand. Everyone's so quick to put some shit on me on social media. No one's gone through what I gone through just now. Like, I literally almost died in a car accident.
Yeah, Jack. Yeah, you are a tough son of a gun for that. Never mind the fact that you lied to your mom about what caused the crash, or the fact that you didn't survive a car crash. You survived a car crash that you got yourself in while also almost killing your friend who you continue to just not mention. But anyways, get back to what you were saying, Jack.
Cars too. At least I still got 2 Lambos. No, I'm kidding. I'm ready to start going again. Give me my keys. I realized I still got my McLaren key, so I still have all my keys. Let me take a pic with all my keys real quick, so people still think I have a McLaren.
Well, buddy, for once, I'm going to agree with you. You should go for a drive right now because in about 48 hours tops, I'll say, I bet your license is getting suspended for a long time. You filmed yourself committing a crime, a bad one too. And I think that's one of the things that infuriates me most is that people aren't really talking about the fact that he not only endangered himself and his friend, he endangered every single person on the road. He made sure that response teams were taken up with his shenanigans, having to send whole fleets of police officers and ambulances to the scene so that they could deal with this douchebag. And he put everybody else's lives at risk. He was in the left lane and swerved all the way across. He is so lucky that he didn't hit another car and injure somebody else. And honestly, it's a blessing, possibly from God, that he didn't hurt somebody else besides his own friend. So, yeah, he clearly shows no remorse. He's super excited to get back out there in the Lambos. He's just ready to rock and roll again. He can do it all over. I mean, he literally says, I can do it again. Hell yeah, buddy. You do that. Put another tag on your Lambo and you'll be ready to go. I believe in you, Jack Doherty. You're a changed man now. Just like you said 20 seconds ago when you said that you've been through something, so you're different. I believe you. You're definitely a different person. So I just want to talk a little bit about the last section of this video. I'm not going to play the audio. You can see the subtitles if you want. But basically, it's them having a party, is what they call it, to celebrate, I guess, him coming home. His 21st birthday, I guess, is in a couple days. I don't know. I don't care. But I think the thing that strikes me is that he's so nonchalant about it. And it's clear, I don't think he actually understands, like, that he almost died. He says that, like, wow, that's crazy. Like, we almost died. I don't think he actually even knows, like, what that means. And what he definitely doesn't know is that it could have happened to other people. In fact, I'm willing to bet that if somebody had died from this, he would have filmed the body. I think we would have gotten a Logan Paul part 2 if somebody had died in this crash. I'm like 99% sure. This kid is a major douchebag. As I talked about in the last video, he was banned from Kick permanently, which is fantastic, but he's not going anywhere. Don't you worry. He'll find a new platform to take him in one way or another, and he'll just be on the internet forever. He'll be one of those little gremlins running around until he's 40. And that is just a terrifying thought. But again, I actually am hoping for the best for his friend. I hope his friend gets the help he needs. I hope Jack is paying for all of that. Jack seems completely fine health-wise, so don't really need to wish him luck. But if you did suffer anything, get better, bud, so that you can get right back out on the roads. Anyways, Jesus. See you, everybody.